I mean, we have enough. You want to draw cards? Let's see about your... But I love this battalion in this deck. It's so glorious. And hopefully it survives. You know, 8 damage is much more than 4 damage. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today a very different deck. It's a simple deck, but don't let it fool you. It's actually a super interesting one. It's a very rapid deck. If you are not into the grindy control for 50 turns in a row countering everything, this might just hit your style, and this is one of the few decks that Urza, Prince of Kroog, really feels to fit. And I know some of you guys try to really make this card work, and this might be the perfect share for it. One of the big reasons it really works is the Skitterbeam Battalion card that I actually start to really like after trying it for some games. Like, this is a 5 or 9 drop that creates 3 creatures, so you get triple buff from Urza. And that's a big deal. If you can hit for 18 out of nowhere with haste, so if your opponent is tapped and you have this with Urza on board, like, he is probably dead out of nowhere. And the rest of the deck is a lot of artifacts. I really like the Thran Spider. I think it's perfect for this kind of deck, and the stat line 2/4 is really nice with ramp as well. So this is one of the cards I'm always trying to look forward to use. And search engine, like, every card that we have has a lot of value built in. So, you know, even though we are just playing creatures, this can be 3 drop or 6 drop. This can be 5 drop or 9 drop. This can draw you cards. This can ramp you and get you free cards. Like, everything has 2 modes basically. And that's part of the beauty of the deck. Mightstone and Weakstone, absolute hero. Not because you are drawing 2 cards, it's just a nice side effect, but the fact that you play it for 5 mana, and you already get 2 mana for free, and you can play the search engine, draw cards with the Bankbuster, or just play a 3 drop somehow, whatever. Like, you have ways to make use of all this mana. So the deck is actually really sweet. I had really nice results. We played 7 games, I won 4 of them, I lost 3 of them, and it felt really nice. It's a fun deck to play, so if you like artifacts and try to make Urza work, definitely try it out. And yeah, I think I didn't mention it in this particular version of the intro. I'm definitely not recording this. This deck was created, or at least I know it from, as the Corazones. Alright. And it was used in some tournament I know nothing about. So that was your disclaimer for the day. And the deck is actually really sweet. I enjoyed playing with it. And yeah, I think you will too. So the games were pretty cool, so let's go into them. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy, you know, different flavor of the day with Urza, Prince of Kroog, card that probably nobody saw on ladder ever. And let's go into the games and have some fun with cool artifacts that smirk our opponent's face. Alright, so we don't have... Yeah, I think this is a bad hand. I really think it's Are you... Like magic. They come in triple, but this is part of their effect. I don't need 3 of them. Let's mulligan to 5. That was some nice gameplay. I mean, this is pretty horrible start. It feels that I already lost the game. Thank you, Shuffler, for this amazing experience. But still, we have Thran Spider, which will ramp us into Mightstone and Weakstone. So that was... I really want to ramp into 5, so if I don't get flooded from now on, I can actually do stuff, you know? And I enjoyed doing stuff. Alright, they didn't go for the Blitz version, they wanted to have tempo. Alright, so let's see. I think I'll take this 3 damage. This is scary, but Spider trades perfectly against it. Oh no, not the value train. I mean, let's do it, but it's absolutely not great. I want to slow him down, and we are indeed getting flooded on top of getting double mulligan. Well, I won't lie, this definitely felt that Arena just decided the results for me. We will see, but definitely huge disadvantage. We need to draw very good cards with this one. And we are against, like, Fable Powerhouse. That's a weird block, but we'll take it. Maybe he wanted the treasure to cast something this turn. Let's see. He can have 5 or 6 mana in total. Alright, I forgot the favorite card of the meta. Sure. Like, you know what? We still have the stuff. I think it's pretty decent. Like, I think it's better than the stone, you know, we bring some aggression to the table. Like, 6 damage with haste is no joke. And I kinda like this card, it's such a good finisher. If you can afford to, you know, turn 9, it actually kills so quickly and it's so hard to answer. And the fact that he killed his own Kikijiki, used his whole turn for this, it actually feels glorious. I will draw first and see what I get. 2 cards. Alright, so now we know this will be cycled. And that's why we did it the way we did. Oh, that's sweet, we actually can do it this turn. Man, the Mightstone and the Weakstone in the correct deck is such an amazing card. And now he's thinking, is this madman really playing Urza? Alright, I read this card once, but not more. Creatures attacking player have trample. Whenever deals damage to player that excites card, and he can play it. Okay. So we don't want to get hit, basically. And trample makes it. Oh boy! Here comes the fireworks. Well, I kinda like the deck from our opponent. This is definitely one of the annoying creatures that are really hard to block, so... But thankfully, he got a land from the top. Alright, we definitely want to answer this, it's pretty scary. Bankbuster? I mean, it's a good start. How much mana do we have? I mean, we have enough. You want to draw cards? Let's see about your... I love this Batallion in this deck, it's so glorious. It's actually glorious. Now he needs another... Oh, I don't think Invoke Despair does it. I think he's dead. Right? He has only 1 mana, that unless he plays an artifact. So 2 mana. Hunger for more. Yeah, we won Skitterbeam Battalion. Just going for the face. All you need, just play your Batallion. Alright, so this is our opening hand basically. We just started. I definitely did not have my alarm set off a moment after I recorded. So we will go from turn 1. It's absolutely fine. And we are against some kind of... I don't know. It seems like a ninja deck, honestly. Usually ninja decks use this kind of stuff. So, I know what it means. It means the 3 mana ninja that discards our card and is a 3/3. So if he attacks, yeah, this is going... Oh, alright. I have an idea. No blockers. Alright. Like, I'm taking the damage then. I have no idea what I'm playing against. Like, what is this? I need to kill it at the end step, I think, because I'm really scared of this biting palm ninja. I think this is the card. And if he doesn't have attackers, I don't need to be scared about it. And you know what? I'm scared about it. I really am. This has reach, it's pretty nice. So we can go either this or this Seraph, but I think we go like this. Next turn we can actually play Bankbuster and draw a card. And you know, we have Powerstones. This will probably die, right? He has still 5 cards. I have 0 idea what we are playing against exactly. I still would go with the ninjas, but I'm surprised there's no blue. Fine. Absolutely fine. We might find... Possibly we have found the Infernal Grass player, right? Alright, Flash Gorger. Definitely a threatening card. Alright, land here is amazing. Do we go with the Batallion? Not really, it's not strong enough right now. I think. Unless we go for the Urza next turn. That would be pretty sweet. You know what? Let's go for it. We kinda waste the haste, which is pretty awful. But I think it is what it is. Yep, let's pain ourselves. Also it means that blocking is harder, because we can triple block basically. Well, this is pretty weird. One will probably die, right? Yeah. He's already touching my Batallion. And after he's touching the Batallion, usually the Batallion dies. Yep, that's a cut down. But he's down to 2 cards and there are still 2 creatures. Honestly, it would be a bit better from his side, unless he has another removal, to just attack and then see the blocks. But honestly, I'm kinda scared to block right now. Also, they become much bigger next turn, so I have all the incentives in the world to just go for big Urza, and hopefully it survives. You know, 8 damage is much more than 4 damage. I mean, this kinda works, right? 2-3, you know, a cut downable 4-drop. Absolutely glorious. Alright, Trespasser. After we go with Steel Seraph, if we can fix our mana, that would be really good. Let's see what we draw. I mean, it's a land, so we can use the ability. Create a token that's a copy of target, it's a 1-1. I mean, this is not the best, probably. He is not attacking, so right now I think we can play like this. And, you know, just keep drawing cards. Also, if he tries to kill something, we can make another one. He has 1 card. And we are not switching day-night time. So with double Bankbuster and Seraph, we actually have more value. We need the plane. And, you know, like, he's not getting ahead on the board right now. And we are absolutely going ahead on the board. This is wide. It's super slow, though. Alright, this is much better. So we can go for Seraph finally. And we are doing the full big boy Seraph. And that's pretty glorious. So it's a 5-4, or it will be 7-6, I guess. And it's so good he used this cut down on those kind of stuff. And we can attack with the Bankbuster, but we still want the blocker. So we will just go like this. And we will definitely go for the lifelink, because that's a lot of pressure right now. And I do not need to, I can raise him right now. My stuff bigger, and if he kills Urza, I can play another Urza. So as you can see, he feels threatened enough to actually block. I wonder about the... Okay, so Urza will die? No, okay. This will be a big prototype. Well, if I could kill my creature, I would. But still, we got the lifelink. We killed basically his whole board. And even though he has 1 big worm, that's everything he has right now. And we have a 7-6 as well that has a lifelink, so like this worm actually is the same as the Seraph. You know what? I will say, hit my face. And yeah, if he didn't draw anything relevant, our board is just simply bigger. Alright, so the award for the most awkward hand goes to this, but we still keep it. Because if we keep drawing lands, we will play the Mightstone and the Weakstone. If we draw a single plane, we can start Seraph Chain. So, you know, we have options. And don't forget, you need to start playing white mana since turn 2 if you want to hit this on curve. Alright. Oh, the greed. The greed is taking over me. Oh, the greed. I can feel it. I want to deny my opponent all the cards. No, I cannot. Okay, sorry, I got way too excited on this one. Alright, hear me out. The reason, lifelink, definitely lifelink, it makes a difference. The reason is that I hope that he will use his turn. Don't forget, he needs 2 mana to basically remove this. So, hopefully, I really hoped he will remove it. I mean, not so hot about this decision anymore. Not so hot. So I think this is a 6-drop. If he draws, I'm killing the Bankbuster. Oh, my beautiful plan just did not work. It did not work. So we did not deny him the full value. We decided to go for aggression, but now he needs to answer this card that is already in the board. And you know what? We'll start drawing very quickly. So lifelink can be important. Let's go for Vigilance now. Why not the lifelink? Because he has double white, which means Emperor is a possibility. So we don't want anything that is tapped. That's absolutely fine. I will gladly take it. I would love to play the Seraph. So is this the card advantage? Yeah, because then we can use the extra mana for search engine. This is so important to just get the stone. And you know what? Alright, this means options. Honestly, this is more value overall. I think we play the Bankbuster. I would love to be aggressive. I just want to smork him and force him to react every single turn. But against this matchup, like, with Mightstones we should be able to just outpace them, kinda. Alright, we can kill the fairy. Well, maybe not kill, he will be at 1 loyalty. Unless he goes greedy for the card. And now he's thinking, do I have a creature to crew the Bankbuster? Because if I have and he -2, he loses the Planewalker for basically 1 card. 4 mana, draw 1 of the 3 is not a great effect. Alright, unfortunate, he went for the right play. You know what? We can kill Teferi with this, and I think it's honestly worth it. First things first. Let's play this, see the reaction. No reaction. By the way, you can use Channel with the Mightstone, and now we crew. I don't think he has 1 mana removal. And this is what person needs to do to just kill Teferi. I don't think he has a cut down, but you know what, I don't care, I want Teferi gone. If somehow he has 1 mana like cut down that he saved and I'm not killing Teferi, I would actually cry. You never, whenever Teferi stays on the board, you are miserable. You just need to make sure that it always dies. And look at the mana advantage and card advantage we have. This Bankbuster was really big hit. Like, thanks to this Bankbuster, it all changed. Alright, 2 mana. I think he might actually want to draw a card. So, we need to be mindful of sweepers. However, we need to find a balance between the value and the aggression. And I think the balance is here. Right? Oh, my cards. I want my cards. I'm so greedy. And I don't want to overgo for, you know. Alright, let's see the... I really think he wants to draw a card, which means that we can invest into search engine, because if he has 1 mana removal, he can answer it and we lose all the mana, but then he cannot draw with the Bankbuster. I want enough pressure, so he needs to use a sweeper. Farewell is not an option, he can only depopulate next turn. This kills him next turn, and when he does the sweeper, we already got some value. And also, we will have Bankbuster on the board, so we can hit him for 4 anyway. And yeah, if he did anything, he would lose 1 card. So I think we are trying to make it as awkward for him as possible. We are keeping the wave 2 for after the sweeper. So he might die without playing sweeper. Because honestly, Farewell is not quick enough. And that's the explosion. We made it enough awkward that our first wave already won, and we already had the second one prepared. Alright, we are going first with Bankbuster, one of my favorite things in Magic. What is not my favorite thing in Magic is having tap lands on the opening hand, so we are kinda on the draw anyway. And we are against an extremely aggressive deck. Alright, this is actually pretty good. I still think we go with the Bankbuster. We don't have double removal, so I don't think we need to start with Abrade too quickly. And you know, having this mana, yeah, it really paid out just to have this. And we'll probably draw a card because we don't want to hit the land drop. We want to hit the land drop. Man, what's going in my mind? I literally say random stuff sometimes. But that's something that happens when, you know, no, don't attack me. Don't. You will regret it. I promise you, you will regret it. Spoiler alert, he won't regret it. I don't want him to do it. Because I really want the card anyway. Oh man. So, he made this choice. To make everything awkward for everyone. So, we can draw a card or just go for Brotherhood's End and not draw a card at the cost of 4 life. Against this kind of deck, they are super aggressive. If you see this card, it means they are aggro version. So I can kill this and then Brotherhood send and clear the board basically. Then he plays Shorted and we die. Doesn't seem great. Alright. I'm not sure if that's the correct call. In all honesty, it might be a bad call. However, I feel that after we got all of this, man, this is pretty good combination. It's tapped, man. Why is it tapped? Why is it tapped? It's tapped for me? Oh no, he untapped it. Okay, I thought that I get the bad part of the stick, you know, and that's super mean. Are you freaking serious? I hate this card with passion right now. Like, you just play it and your opponent is like, oh, I guess I'm losing the game. You need to answer. This has very, like, Dragon Whelp vibe. You need to answer it the moment it enters the battlefield or you probably lose the game. I'm not the biggest fan of this kind of design. But, you know, Wizards are definitely fan of this design. So, another Bankbuster. Pretty painful. Really painful because we need to use the land draws are actually pretty good on the other side. So I have to play this one. And I'm not attacking. So let's deal 3 damage to everything. Pain ourselves. And it invoke Despair on the next turn because that's what we do. Definitely not perfect. Weird. But we'll be defensive. The second Bankbuster is actually super annoying. Yep, go invoke, easy. Oh, that's not an invoke. So he will crew the Bankbuster, I guess. That's why we took the Abrade, so we can kill the Bankbuster that he crews. Oh, he's going for the card. Unfortunately, he can actually use the Powerstone tokens, so we are even on this one. Yep. He denies us the card this way, but that's fine. So let's destroy target artifact. Oh, your go, you are playing magic. Alright, anyway, so this will be the one. This will be the one. We cannot draw card, it's kinda awkward, we always miss 1 mana. You know, if we were on the play, we would always have this 1 extra mana and we would already draw 2 cards from it. But that's absolutely fine. I think this is the play. It also accelerates our mana base so much, so let's draw some cards. I would prefer untap land, but you know what, I'll take this one as well. I cannot crew the Bankbuster, so we might as well draw. You know, if we get untap land, it's a bit different. Alright, so we can play the Batallion next turn. We just need to survive. I think we should be very dead very quickly. He has Tenacious Underdog, Invoke the Spurs, and yeah, and he can hit for 4. This is what exactly I meant. The second Bankbuster is annoying, because for one we had a Abrade, but the second one is kinda above the curve of what we can deal with every single turn. And now we are dead to Invoke the Spur, and like we need Seraph to stabilize. On the bright side, we will have huge board, but you know, drawing 4 Bankbusters in top 17 cards, a bit too much for my taste, honestly. So I can hit him super hard, but it's not hard enough. I can deal 12 damage and he's at 14. Man, it's so close to just straight up healing him. If I can survive 1 turn, you know what? If I can survive 1 single turn, I can activate a lot of stuff. So if he doesn't have Invoke the Spur, I know that's a stretch. I know. We can win next turn even after all of this. All we need is this 1 single turn. He has only 7 mana. As long as he doesn't invoke, I'm not sure if he can answer everything we have. Don't forget we have the Bankbuster pilot. Alright, that will kill us, but after he's dead. As long as he doesn't kill us this turn, I think we should win this game. And that's a Trespasser. Yeah, I thought it's possible he has another thing that deals 1 damage. I thought it's Okiba. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. That was so close. Like, it seems that he's on 15 and we are on 1, but with the Battalion we are actually... This would hit him for 18 with haste. Also, it has trample. Go for the throat, sure. So we are showing each other what we have, I guess. And that was the card. That was a good game, my friend. Good game. Super close. Much closer than he thinks. He thinks that he was super ahead. He was actually one turn from lethal. And by the way, guys, if we were on the play, we would get this extra turn and very likely would win the game. So that's the big difference of going first and second. Man, whenever I see Thran Spider, it just feels like it's such a strong hand. And we have indeed 3 mana with untapped land, so we will actually play everything on curve. Being on the draw is always a bit painful, but the fact that, oh yes, don't play 2 drops, that's exactly what I needed. It will probably die, but let's be honest, it's card for card, and if it will die, the spider will die otherwise, so we need to go through the removal. And our opponent is not doing as much, so maybe Magic just decided, hey, you will win this one. And Thran Spider is a big deal. We are helping our opponent. Bro, all you need is artifact. Like, they can play like Worm or something. So, you know, we are the good guy here. We are absolutely the good guy. Always. And I will make sure that we tap the correct mana. Yeah, we cannot go for more, so let's go like this. I think that was the correct tap. Man, it's kinda hard to play Seraphs on curve. And, well, the Magic said that now our opponent will get mana screwed. Alright, 2 lander. We meet again. 2 landers, my biggest fear in Magic. Let's go, let's go. We are going first, so there is a high chance we will get mana screwed. We basically get 2 cards before it starts to hurt us. Oh no, we are against mono blue. I mean, Search Engine is kinda decent against them. They cannot answer it very easily. However, we cannot play on curve. Oh, is it? Okay, I actually... Man, when I see this island, it's already my scoop like idea in brain. I just want to instantly scoop. Alright, Seraph on curve. And we can switch the... yeah, whatever. Alright, alright. We're on our way to Skitterbeam Battalion. If he kills this, maybe Urza into Batallion actually lives. And this is such a nice combo together. Alright, so we are going card for card. I mean, it's probably not the most glorious play, but at least they don't have cutdowns. Man, the cutdown is this card's weakness. Like, losing your forelock to one mana spell hurts, but, you know, it's still card for card. Right, so he took the page of our book from yesterday, and he's just playing a removal 3-bar, which I can honestly respect. This is what meta asks. Oh no, he will get this 1 card. I would love him to play something else. I mean, he might have counter spells, but then we go with the Battalion, and if he doesn't have another sweeper, he might die. Alright? I think he's holding a counter spell. There's no real reason to play like this otherwise. So, let's eat the counter spell, because this is the value play that he wanted to counter. It's interesting decision though. Yeah, make disappear hurts. I'm not sure if he has a card counter on top of this. Man, we are 2 cards to 1 card. That's kinda silly right now. Alright, alright. I don't think... oh, that's a Bankbuster. I think we have to play like this. He has very little cards, so I think we ignore the token and we just try to pressure him. This is the turn when we actually could resolve something. And you know, 6 damage... man, this card is absolutely amazing. I'm a bit scared. Stern Lesson. Wow, I actually literally never seen this card used in ranked game so far, but I kinda like it. It's interesting card. Blue Ram basically, right? You don't get big card advantage, you pay quite a lot of mana for this. And we will get Leveler. Oh, we are... oh, the Shuffler. The easiest way, just pair them with the same deck. Of course we have different deck, but you can see that there are some very common cards. Like, we are both playing Bankbusters and Battalions, right? Anyway, so here's what? 7-8 mana, so he can play it for a nerf cost anyway. Huh. I mean, let's smork. That's what we do. It's down to 5. And unfortunately we won't be able to draw with the Bankbuster, but like, game is definitely getting into interesting direction. Maybe I shouldn't play the Bankbuster, but if he targets Bankbuster, then it means we get extra creature on board, so you know. And Leveler. Well, that's a thing. Oh, so he went for the Lethal, which is pretty smart. And alright, I for some reason I thought they are untapped. Let's give him a good game. That was pretty epic though. I enjoyed this game so much.